All right, let's go. All right, over here we have some, our lettuce is done growing, and we have planted cabbage. We need some weeding. I haven't weeded in a week or so. So we have some red cabbage, or purple cabbage. I'm not sure what, well, there's a few of them there. And then we have a couple over here. And over here, there's, no, that's actually, this is a piece of lettuce that's growing, but that is the cabbage over there. And then there's one. They're not doing so great. We haven't had the best weather for them, so we'll see. Lettuce. Yeah, and a little more lettuce over there. Look at that. All right, so over here we've replanted some sunflowers and some zinnias. So that's in this bed here. Should look really beautiful in just a couple more weeks. Our bean trellis is looking quite amazing. We have to use this step ladder to pick the beans, which we'll be doing shortly, because you can see we've got some beans way up there. Yeah, it does give some nice shade during this when the sun's out. Right now it's very, very cloudy. All right, let's look at the tomatoes. What do we got going on for our tomatoes?
There was onions here, but it wasn't doing so good.
Well, we picked them already. We harvested them. Yeah. So our tomatoes are looking good. We have, we've been picking them. Hopefully we'll have enough to do some sauce either later this week or early next week. Over here we have some of our slicing tomatoes. You want to show them how big that one is right there? Yeah. Oh, don't pull it. Don't get it yet.
A bit of stuff on the bottom.
Yeah,
some white bubbly stuff too.
So it's looking good. It's looking good. Yeah, we have some volunteer flowers, probably from what was put in the compost that was brought in. Tons of weeding needs to be done, but it probably won't happen. Our heirloom tomatoes are doing well. What do we got going on here? These are yellow. The rainbow heirlooms. So these are going to be yellow. So that's pretty cool. Oh, the cherry tomatoes are dropping a bunch of them. We got to pick them. Hi, sweetie. You hiding back there? So we'll see what color this one turns out to be. It hasn't started ripening yet. I think it might be another yellow one. We'll see.
We're getting a lot of yellows.
And I think this one was red. I think we picked a red one off of this one. And this is looking kind of another yellow. So might just have yellow and red. I was hoping for more of like a purpley color. But
this one might be green.
Okay, I don't think green is a color for tomato. Except for unripe. All right, so peppers took a little while to get really started, but they're doing extremely well now.
This is a good looking one. You think we should pick it?
Not yet. We'll let them get bigger. Because until we need to make sauce, it doesn't really make sense to pick the peppers. Jalapenos have been doing amazingly well. They've kind of slowed. They're putting off some new flowers. Look at the banana peppers are looking amazing. The flowers. The kids help plant. Remember them?
Yeah.
They look great. We have some cantaloupe over here.
Yeah, and there's only one.
No, we have two.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is cantaloupe here. And this is a cantaloupe here.
Oh, there it is.
So they're just starting to get their, what I call the webbing. So we'll see.
Like that little archway.
This archway is kind of cool as well. So watch out. I don't want to walk into the bed here. My basil was struggling. We had beetles and all, so it's finally just starting to come back. So we're getting should get a harvest off of that for some dried basil. Zucchini's been doing amazing, and now the bugs are kind of taking over. So that's just that. Corn should be ready to harvest soon. Look at the corn.
Yeah. A little bit wet here.
Yep, it's working out.
Yeah.
This is our glass gem corn that we planted. We don't have a whole lot of tasseling on that. We have tasseling. We don't have a whole lot of silks yet, which is confusing to me. But
she found a pepper.
Oh, nice. So we have some back here. So we'll see how this does.
This one's turning.
Yeah.
And look at it. It's pointy.
Cucumbers did amazing. They're just done for the year. I'm not sure. Yep, that's just what happens. We had amazing harvest and now they're done. Oh, careful. We're doing really well growing. We're just hoping that we can pick them correct at the correct time. This is a ginormous watermelon. Just don't know
Yeah.
when is a good time. We have a couple more in here. There's one over there and a few more over here.
Oh, and there's two over there.
Yep. So we have quite a bit. And then we have another little itty bitty one growing over here. Let's see.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Can you see it? Pretty cool. Don't touch it. Leave it be. Let it grow. So watermelons just keep putting off new fruit. They don't just die off. So that's why it's a little harder to know when to pick them. So we have some more tomatoes over here. They are not, we're putting a couple weeks later, so they're not quite ripening yet. Oh, I was wrong. We have one that's turning red right there. So
And
these will be,
this out of the
oh
bag.
yes, weeding. So much weeding must be done.
And what is this plant?
Oh, that's just part of the tomato. It broke off right there. So it just is still growing.
And
So this here is spaghetti squash. Everything germinated that I planted, and I've done poorly by when I've ever thinned it, so we're just gonna leave it be, and they'll all grow, and maybe they'll all produce. I don't know. What are you doing there, sweetheart? You're just climbing it? Yeah, I know, always. But where are we headed?
to the pumpkin patch, and I didn't mow here, didn't get it fully done. As you see over there, I mowed some.
Yeah, recently mowed a little bit. So the pumpkin patch is basically dying at this point. We had some bugs, made it a little harder, but also we have some rather large pumpkins. Can you show them how big that one is?
Really big.
Really big, right.
Lumpy.
It is a little lumpy, which is kind of interesting. Yep. So we have quite... You found one? Yeah?
I think that
That's
was
so
I
cool.
think that was the first one I ever saw.
Oh yeah, it's right on the end there. All right, so...
Here we have a pumpkin.
Oh, yep, we do. There's some more. They still haven't turned yellow yet. They'll turn yellow like that one. Okay, same with these guys. They will turn yellow. We have some more over here. Everything's doing really well. So there's a bunch of like little ones in there. Yep, just about time to start picking them. It's kind of funny to be thinking of picking pumpkins in August, but that's what happens. So we'll let everything die back and then we'll pick them. Let's see if we can show you how we have a bunch of little ones in there. You found one, sweetie? And we have some of these here. But yeah, we had a whole lot of weeds. We had a watering issue. But, you know, we definitely got stuff. So it's a learning curve. Yeah, it's a little one right there. They're a gourd. So a little different than a pumpkin. Yep, that's a really big one. Real biggie.
Yeah.
But this has been my nemesis. Oh, so many of these guys. So careful, there's little pumpkins there. Yep, lots and lots of pumpkins.
Punkies. And that one.
Yeah.